Graphing Parabolas, exploration number 2. These are just the introductory notes to the exploration number 2. You will complete this activity using the Desmos graphing calculator. And we'll be typing in equations again and seeing what happens to the parabolas when you graph them. So the first problem today is just dealing with what happens if x squared is negative. Now, when we plug these numbers in like yesterday, plugging in -2 for x, it would be -2 squared. And -2 squared, remember, is 4. But the extra negative sign outside makes the answer -4. Plugging in -1 squared makes 1. But then the negative sign outside makes it -1. 0 squared is just 0, and -0 is still just 0. Plugging in a 1, I get 1 squared is 1, but the negative sign out front makes it -1. And when I plug in 2, it'd be 2 squared is 4, but the negative sign out front makes it -4. So when I graph this parabola, -2, -4 goes here and here. -1, -1 goes here and here. 0, 0 is the middle. Then 1, -1 goes here. And 2, -4 goes here. So you'll notice this parabola ends up what we call upside down. Okay? So a negative out front in the equation just makes the parabola open upside down. So what is different about this parabola? It is upside down. Now, for the rest of the packet, you should use the Desmos graphing calculator. And I'll just walk you through these first two. So if you plug this into the Desmos graphing calculator, it's going to give you a parabola. Now, since the negative is in front of the x squared, it's going to be an upside down parabola. But the +3 moves the whole parabola up 3. So the whole parabola moves up 3, but the -x squared makes it upside down. And the vertex would be at 0, 3, right there. Example number 2, again we have a negative in front of the x squared, which means the parabola will be upside down. And the -4 on the outside, if you type that into Desmos, what that's going to do is move the whole parabola down 4. So the whole parabola down 4, and it's going to be upside down. And the vertex would be at 0, -4. For the rest of the examples in this packet, you should use the Desmos graphing calculator to type in your equation and then see what happens to the graph. Transfer the graph to your sheet, and then there'll be some questions about what is happening to the parabola. By the end of today, hopefully you can graph parabolas that are right side up, upside down, and moved in any direction.